Ye Wocheng could be the next big sports star to come out of China. At the age of 12, he played in his first professional golf event, the China Open, and became the youngest player to compete on the European PGA Tour.
应该是我第一年9岁的时候去美国的时候，因为我打了4场比赛，然后赢了2场比赛，然后那时候就感觉高尔夫球很好玩，然后就拿冠军的时候感觉很。
Here, Ye Wocheng is playing on one of the many championship-level courses at Mission Hills as he prepares to move to the US, where he hopes to finish school and join the PGA Tour. Ian Roberts coaches some of China's aspiring young golfers at Mission Hills Golf Club in Shenzhen in South China. He says access to these kind of facilities boosts their chances of becoming professionals.
So these youngsters learn to play golf on tournament courses. So when they go into the professional ranks, they don't have to make that jump. Back in Europe, back in the UK, when I was a youngster, we learned on little courses, you know, and it's a big transition to go from a members club to a championship course. So I think that's a big element in China golf.
Mission Hills is the largest golf club in the world. In this area alone, it has 12 courses, each designed by a world-famous pro such as Nick Faldo. And on Hainan Island, it has 10 more. The company is trying to cash in on the growing interest in golf in China, but also the rapidly increasing number of Chinese tourists who have huge pots of money to spend. Yes.
This golf resort is extravagant in scale and ambition. In addition to the 12 courses, there are luxury villas, an enormous spa, multiple restaurants and a fancy shopping arcade in the clubhouse. A new apartment complex and a shopping mall that will be open to the public are also on the way. Mission Hills was the brainchild of Hong Kong businessman David Chu, whose son Ken is now in charge.
I don't position Mission Hills as a luxury brand, but I position Mission Hills as a tourism brand. The reason why golf has really picked up and snowballed, the word I would use in China, is it's clean air. It's also, golf course is an extension of the office. It's a social networking tool, it's a business language.
The company has also expanded elsewhere in China with a 12-course complex on Hainan Island.
We've changed the format, the game of golf for China as well. The Haikou Hainan Mission Hills in Hainan is positioned as the largest public golf resort. Public golf means you no longer have to buy a very expensive membership to play golf.
Zhou Daodong is the kind of member on whom the Mission Hills business has been built. The owner of a nightclub in Shenzhen, he also owns a property on the course.
我们来球场方便，而且空气各方面都很好。这个作为中国的高尔夫房地产我本人也是做房地产的，那我们也是很看好这个行业的。
So how much does it cost to buy a property at Mission Hills?
当时花了1300多万。
And how big is the apartment or the flat?
460个平方。
But while Mission Hills was built on attracting rich members to pay for exclusivity, there have been other beneficiaries. This young migrant worker from Hunan is one of thousands of young women who serve as caddies at the club.
这边的工作环境很好，然后空气很新鲜，然后同事朋友都很好，特别是大家年龄都差不多，然后在一起很开心。
Golf is still in its infancy in China, but just like with many other pursuits in the country, the team at Mission Hills and other people involved with the game have big ambitions. For Ye Wocheng, that means aiming to become not just very good, but the very best. And the confident young star is already clear which competition he wants to win.
US Open, I think.
What age do you think you will be when you win the US Open?
I think 22.
Demetri Sevastopulo, Financial Times, Shenzhen.